I feel like a lot of people are going to see this video at first and honestly think that I am just straight up lying. But actually, Mako at this point, at patch 6.08, is straight up the rarest legend that you can possibly see. Usually, I feel like that spot's kind of reserved for a character like Dusk or maybe one of the newer legends, just because I feel like they fall out of love pretty quickly with the community, at least some of the past ones. But yeah, no, Mako straight up just isn't played, and I think largely that has contributed to the fact that this character has both Greatsword and Katars. But it's weird because it's like, okay, well, that's not even that bad, you know? Obviously, there's not a lot of Greatsword players which can explain things, but Katars usually are pretty popular, and also the SIGs that this character has are also extremely good. It's just the fact that I think both these weapons have seen nerfs. It makes it kind of hard for people to consider playing the character, but the SIG kit itself is enough to carry it. I mean, I'm sure next patch, because if you guys didn't know, there's actually patch notes regarding what's like going to be happening, and pretty much there's going to be Katar buffs, which I think do something with Enlight, and then also there is something with Greatsword, which gives, from what I've heard from I guess different sources or people relaying the information to me, is that Greatsword is actually going to get some true combos. It's going to get the Enlight D-Light True. It's also going to get Sidelight D-Light True, which is really nice. I mean, hey, like, I am all for that. I personally really liked Greatsword, and I'm curious to see what can happen in this next coming patch with it. Same with Katars. I mean, I don't really like fighting Katars that much. I feel like they can be one of the most annoying weapons to fight. But a character like Mako, I don't know. It's such a cool design. It'd be super sick to see the character, I guess, kind of in the limelight a little bit. Because when you have stuff like that, like, come on, you can't deny that's so cool. I haven't mentioned the play rate, let alone the win rate that this character has. This character currently has a 0.5% play rate, which is insanely low. Like, I don't know what the previous one was as far as play rate was concerned. I'll probably check in between these next two games to like compare, just to show how low that might be. But also, this character has a 46% win rate across all ranks, and that's what I'm looking at also with the play rate as well. That's crazy. That's like insanely low. That means less than 1 out of 2 times you're going to be losing your games. Like, there's over a 50% chance. There's a 54% chance that you're going to be losing. A little quick math for you guys. That's like, I don't know. That's hurtful, dude. And maybe it's because like a lot of people face some really bad matchups, and I also think people are kind of just bad with Greatsword in general. And Katars, again, this character has like the low dex, which on Katars and Greatsword doesn't really matter on, but on Katars that doesn't really help at all. I'm pretty sure I don't have like any true combos. I think I might be able to do D-Light. It's D-Light or Enlight that I lose. I don't remember. Like I said, right now I'm not really playing Katars all that too much, but it's just like you're required to like try out some different reads and stuff, and once you figure it out, I think this character really is good. Because overall, like the SIG kit, the stats even, like I'm surprised people aren't playing this character for the stats alone. Like having the ability to go to 9 speed is awesome, but unfortunately it seems to be on a weapon in Katars where it actually kind of matters. It just goes to show you, like, even though balance changes don't really matter that much, people are still super influenced by them, and also just like the general opinion on different weapons. Like, you know, Greatsword, not generally considered to be that good, but at the same time, it's like you can perform with it. The people do not know the matchup. Like, if you know it a little bit, it's gonna take you a long way. And also, like, you just have to be creative. I think that's like generally the biggest thing I see with this character is just people tend to not really be super creative on Greatsword, and I feel like they just don't care to put in the time because, you know what I mean? The effort, it does take a decent amount of effort to actually get like similar reward to other weapons. Yeah, it's just like, why play this when you could play like Scythe, when you could play, I don't know, even like Axe or something. Like, there's just other options, and I think it just comes down to preference at the end of the day, and preferred things all the time is going to be the easier route, the path of less resistance. So it just makes sense that a lot of people aren't really going to want to do this. And obviously by do this, I mean play this character because of just the weapons that are had, you know, what you lose. It's just harder to get certain combos and stuff. And this guy, I don't know how they're still living. Okay, I think they're finally done. And that new feature that doesn't fade them out, it's still in the game. So remove that, BMG. It's so funny because right now I'm thinking of like all the different things I could title this video. Like one that just popped in my mind is like, you are bound to fail with this legend. I think that one's actually kind of heat. I've been trying to, like, I guess in a way come up with more creative thumbnails, and I've been taking a lot of inspiration, like especially from Egg Soup. That guy's been absolutely killing it. I've also, you know, looked at other big players, right? I've looked at the Pavelski. I've even looked at like Sandstorm and Boomy, just see what they're like titling it themselves. Because I do think that like I can form my own style, but a lot of the times what ends up happening, and as far as that is concerned, like you kind of have to look around because most original ideas already have been taken, especially when it comes to like titling and stuff. And Brawlhalla, I mean, I don't want to say there's only so much you can do as far as content is concerned, because I don't believe that. I think there's definitely like plenty of options. But you know, it's just one of those things where it's like a lot of the things like that are good and are successful and like people have like found success with, they're more than likely going to be replicated. And that's kind of like YouTube in general. Oh, did I kill him? That's so sick, dude. Greatsword's so cool and offers so much if you can just hit stuff like that. I love it. It's amazing. This guy though, having the time of his life in the worst of ways. I'm pretty sure I don't have Nair D-like combos either, which isn't really that great. I honestly don't think the stance I'm playing on Mako is like the best. It honestly might be like Dex, just so you're guaranteeing yourself more damage on your actions. I mean, okay, that was actually kind of sick. I can't front. That was actually really, really cool. Oh yeah, back to the titling thing. It's like, dude, I have like the titling's like everything. Even if the content might be similar to what someone else has done, you can just kind of like something I've been like doing and I tried to do for this video. I'm gonna be like looking at like synonyms of different words, right? Like say example, I'm looking at a video Egg Soup has put out. Well, let's just look at like synonyms and see what I can like change out, even if it is covering a similar topic. Yeah, like I think that's kind of like the best way to approach it. I had no idea that actually catch. That's insane, dude. That's like so cool. The dunk. YouTube's a really like finicky game though. I mean, it's fun. It's interesting seeing like what works and what doesn't, but at the same time, you're not bound to fail necessarily, but like, you know, by taking chances, there's a good chance that you're gonna end up taking a couple L's along the way. But once you find like what works, that's super cool because then you can just build off of it, you can expand on it. And it's a great feeling to be able to do so. And also I am just straight up dead off that. I am awful at recovering with Greatsword. I'm so bad, dude. It's actually terrible. Also, yeah, something that's big that's happening tomorrow, because this video is going to be going out same day I recorded it. I am going to be playing live on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Phazon. Make sure you guys are following that. I'm streaming not every day, but basically as much as I can. Only days I'm like for sure taking off right now are the Mondays. So yeah, I'm looking to expand, and I'm 25 subs away from having to play Jump King. So if you guys want to see like more variety and stuff, I'm definitely going to be starting that there. Hopefully I can eventually take that and put it onto my YouTube as well, but we'll just have to see where things take me. And then, yeah, I'm going to be eating the world's hottest chip. I got the 1 chip challenge as like a 200 sub goal. And I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm actually curious to see like how I can perform. Like I'm going to definitely make a video out of that and, you know, play Brawlhalla live on Twitch as I eat the chip. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like, oh, I'm gonna eat the chip and then I'm gonna play, or if I'm gonna like, I don't know, or if I'm gonna like punish myself every time I lose, I have to take a bite. I feel like both can work. Honestly, I think to save myself a little bit of pain, I'm going to simply just, I don't know, I'm gonna just eat the chip in one bite, because I can get easy a half-hour footage with my mouth absolutely on fire. Like, that's plenty of footage. I don't need to make myself suffer for more than the necessary amount. That's for sure. Also, I don't know what this person's doing. All right, I forgot that they have different dodges in experimental. I just wonder what they're gonna be doing with them. All right, little D-Sig. No way, dude. So filthy. Ah, I missed it. That actually sucks though. Okay. This person, dare I say, they're kind of going bonkers on me with some of their offstage plays. That was pretty good. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna end up seeing this video. I mean, they should have no idea it's me. I mean, my name's Heat Miser, because it's been so hot, dude. I live in the Midwest, and it has been an absolute nightmare. Like back to back to back days, basically a full week of insane heat, like 90+ degree weather, and I don't know how I haven't melted yet, bro. Like I am so pale. I actually got some sun yesterday. I'm surprised I'm not that sunburnt, but yeah, dude, it's bad. It's super bad, and I hope it cools off a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Crank up the Mako numbers, dudes. It's gonna be a great legend to play when the next patch drops. I'm definitely gonna be trying out Mako, at least in 1s. 2s, I don't know how useful Mako can really be, but it's a cool legend. I mean, just look at the stats, right? Even if you're gonna be rocking like Dex, or probably not that stance, but like this as well, defense, like, you know, you got like 3 different options basically, and they're all probably unique and good in their own way. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you around. Peace.